Hey, sports fans, welcome to DB's Diamond Defense. Today's players are you, Karen, 911, and a cop. We'll see you on the field. Good luck, everyone. God is my witness. You're going to need it. Today's ball game is being sponsored by Hot Dog. And don't forget, tonight is bike night. We'll be giving away a bike at 7th inning stretch. So what do I mean by DB's Diamond Defense anyway? Well, it's a criminal defense strategy that I patterned after a baseball diamond. Like President Biden likes to say, not a joke. And I mean it. It's not a joke. I'm convinced this will win. And when I put it together, it was intended primarily to help those who have been falsely accused by a Karen or a Darren. Because you know Karens and Darrens, when they call the police, they always lie. So the lie goes from Karen to 911. It's passed on to the bobblehead cop at third base, who then comes to home and makes contact with you, thinking that the information they received from dispatch was the gospel truth, which it almost never is. This isn't rocket science, and it's why I keep saying that the police don't even know law enforcement 101 stuff. Any cop worth their salt is going to know how much people lie. And just because they call 911 doesn't mean they're not going to lie, not going to embellish. They do it all the time. So when that information is relayed from 911 to the police, they don't work just on the behalf of the complainant. They're supposed to work on the behalf of both parties equally, for the express reason that so many people are falsely accused of committing a crime. Watch enough YouTube videos and you'll see this play out time after time. That Officer Bobblehead there at third base, he takes the information he receives from dispatch and apparently just assumes it's all accurate. He doesn't have any discernment. So when he shows up and makes contact, he's already made his mind up that the person he's going to be contacting has committed a crime based upon the false information he's received from dispatch. Well, now it's time to take a look at DB's Diamond Defense and see how it works. So you're there at home plate, you're not bothering anybody, you're not doing anything illegal, but you're under the observation of a Karen or Darren. All it takes to trigger a Karen or Darren is for them to see something they don't like. And if they see something they don't understand, well, that means they're not going to like it. So it all goes back to seeing something they don't like, and that's what triggers them. Well, now they have two options: confront you personally, or turn and look at second base and go, yeah, I'm going to call 911. Now, they usually don't report a crime, and that's what serves as the base of the Diamond Defense. Beginning with Karen, she calls 911 but doesn't report a crime, which means that when 911 contacts Officer Bobblehead, they are not relaying information about a crime. So Karen to 911, no crime. 911 to Officer Bobblehead, no crime. So Officer Bobblehead contacts you and ends up taking you to jail. How the hell did that happen? There was no report of a crime, right? And he didn't witness a crime, right? So how the hell did he figure out a way to take you to jail? Going after your ID, accusing you of disorderly conduct. What's happened is he has made up a crime. And that's what you see time after time. If something like this were to happen to you or friend, and certainly hope it doesn't, don't be afraid to ask the court to bring in like a chalkboard during cross-examination of the officer and write on that chalkboard the diamond, and then go through it like I did. Okay, here's the complainant, here's 911, here's you, officer, here's me. Now, the complainant to 911, did they report a specific crime? Yes or no? Did they report a specific crime? No. The most important link in this whole process, the one that if you're able to break, you win guaranteed, is the first one. If you're able to show that there was no crime reported between the Karen complainant and 911, the rest of it just falls apart. You see, you can't have a report of no crime that becomes a crime later on. This is how you cross-examine these officers. My goal here is to introduce you guys to the concept of the Diamond Defense. I mean, I take this very, very seriously. I put out a video recently that got an awful lot of views, at least for me and my channel, and I'm thankful for that. It was that example of what happened to Mr. Bulldog in North Carolina, where the female officer, and I guess it was a corporal, came in later and arrested him for not identifying. You see what they did? They manufactured a crime that wasn't present until they made one up, until they manufactured it. There was no crime all the way through the chain, right up until they made contact with Mr. Bulldog. Now you tell me, 1, 2, 3 steps in order to get to Mr. Bulldog. No crime, no crime, no crime. He went to jail. You just won about $50,000. The goal of a prosecutor is to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. You use the diamond defense, you just blew up reasonable doubt. You just blew up the case. You win, they lose. You are smart, and they're stupid fools. Congratulations. Guys, if you think I'm onto something, if you think there's value behind this, would you please share this video? Please share it. We can start winning again. Let's be winners.